fair, fearless, and factual reporting.
Jamaica, we have been tested before, and every time we rise. Together, we will rebuild stronger, safer, and united. Hope lives here. The time by the office of the Prime Minister is
9 minutes after 9.
You're inside the Consumer Hour with Nora Gay Banton.
Good morning to you. It is Tuesday, December 16, 2025. We are alive and well, and for that, we give God thanks. Good morning to you. If you're listening on the 90 FM band, 90.3, 90.5, 90.7, or 90.9, thank you so much for joining us on your radio. To our folks on YouTube, listening and watching, good morning to you. Thank you so much for joining us on the YouTube platform. If you haven't subscribed already, please do so. Hit the subscribe button and also the notification bell. I want to say good morning to those in the YouTube chat who continue to engage with us. I am seeing first in the YouTube chat this morning, Merlene Russell. Good morning to you, Merlene Russell. Errol Townsend is also there as well. Good morning to you. Sharnette Luke. Top of the morning to you, Jean Sellers. Good morning. Ines Campbell Murray. Top of the morning, Jillian Coleman. Albert Morgan. Monica Callum. Jean Sellers, I said Jean already. Hugh Donaldson and all of us over there in the YouTube chat. Top of the morning to you. Thank you for joining us on the YouTube platform. If you're listening from our mobile app, Revo News, available for free on the Google Play and the Apple App Store. Good morning to you. Those on our website, revonews.ai, good morning to you as well. This morning, just before we jump into the calls, before we open the phone lines for you, we are going to have an interview this morning with the Lasco Chin Foundation Police of the Year for 2024. As you know, the Police of the Year Awards for 2025 is coming up this week. And so we're speaking with the Police of the Year for 2024, Corporal Junior Thompson. Good morning to you, Corporal.
Good morning, Nora, and your daily listeners.
All right, Corporal is breaking up there. Let me just hear you again, Corporal, just to ensure that the line is clear. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
All right. Good. Now, the Lasco Chin Foundation, in partnership, of course, with the JCF, they will host the 2025 to 2026 Saluting Our Heroes Police of the Year Award. The annual event will celebrate 158 police officers who exemplify integrity, leadership, community service, and recognizing their contribution both on patrol and in strengthening communities through mentorship and youth engagement. And of course, as I said before, Corporal Thompson was the 2024 recipient of that prestigious award. Corporal Thompson, first of all, first time speaking to you, and of course in the capacity as the Police of the Year for 2024. Congratulations, even however belated it is, congratulations. I want to find out from you just a little bit about your journey to becoming a member of the JCF and what that was like for you.
Thank you so much, Nora. I really appreciate that. My journey in becoming a member of the Jamaica Constabulary Force was rooted in one that really exemplifies resilience, to say the least. You know, it was always a dream of mine to be a member of the Constabulary Force, having family members, friends, colleagues who then became members of the Jamaica Constabulary Force. Mm-hmm. You know, the journey really started with my youth club movement and involvement, because over a span of over a decade, I've been involved in the police youth club movement, in which you would have known stems from the Jamaica Constabulary Force. You know, I was the president for the Constant Spring Police Youth Club for several years. So it was pretty much destined for me to become a police officer.
Okay, great. So it was all in your alignment throughout your life. All arrows pointed to the JCF for you. In that year of service when you received the award, if there's one moment that you would say stood out to you the most, which one would it be?
Well, to answer your question more accurately, would you say it's what stood out for me before receiving the award or after?
Well, throughout that entire year, whether it was after or before you received the award.
Well, what stood out for me was that prior to receiving this award, I had a vision to encapsulate and create a space that's conducive for learning and involvement, for youth within the inner city to achieve greatness. And I then conceptualized what is now the Cassava Peace Youth Empowerment and Education Center,
Nice.
which is a beacon of hope within the community of Cassava Peace that offers on a day-to-day basis educational opportunities in CSEC Maths and English, and they're able to get this qualification for free in terms of its tutelage. It's also now a space that's utilized for youth club meetings, for community meetings, and just a safe space where youth can come together and feel encouraged.
Yeah.
I must add that this dream then became a reality after receiving the award, because the Lasco Chin Foundation and the Lasco group of companies, they were eager to come on board and sponsor such an initiative. And I can say that since the inception until what is almost the completion, they have been there every step of the way, whether it's contributing those valuable Lasco products so that our volunteers can feel refreshed, sponsoring the paint that's needed to, refurbish and keep the place that really drives home, resilience, encouragement, and youth empowerment. So I should say that this structure stands as one of my most outstanding initiatives looking back, after receiving this award.
Awesome, and I'm very happy to hear that you were able to get that dream to become a reality in Cassava Peace, and through the Lasco Chin Foundation, you were even better able to push that to reality. Now,
Indeed.
they say encouragement sweetens labor, and I'm sure an award like this would have impacted you in some way. Talk to me about how this recognition impacted the way you approached your job after receiving the award.
Well, that's the most interesting question. Encouragement does sweeten labor, but I can tell you this, Norge. Within the JCF, even without that shared encouragement, the labor is there. It's sweetened. It's being done on a day-to-day. Our officers, they serve with integrity and consistency when it comes down to, serving the people of Jamaica. After receiving this award, I was immediately promoted by my commissioner of police, Dr. Kevin Blake, to the rank of corporal.
Nice.
And it really expanded my scope of leadership and management, to see leadership and management from a different perspective. Because, once being a constable, you aspire to be in a corporal, you act in the capacity. And now being a corporal, you act in the capacity of a sergeant. The JCF is all about accountability. It's about professional development. And, under the leadership of ACP Christopher Phillips, I learned that leadership is about how we encourage our members to be the best version of themselves on a day-to-day basis. Having our members aspire to serving the people of Jamaica in the capacity that we lead internally. And I found that leadership and management, though two different terms, they're inextricably linked, because management also allowed me to realize that it's really based in our capacity to manage our resources. Both man-made resources, both physical resources or human resources, in a capacity that can serve the people of Jamaica in the way that it should. So I should say I would have developed professional and personal capacity towards service to the people of Jamaica since receiving this award.
Awesome. And the Lasco Saluting Our Heroes Awards, it recognizes members of the JCF who are going beyond the call of duty, and the job of the police is not an easy one. I'm sure if you're a Jamaican who listens to any form of news throughout your life, you would know that the work of the police, it never stops, one, and it is very difficult, and you can run into difficult situations, and so you must be a strong person to be able to work within the JCF. Why do you think initiatives like the LASCO Saluting Our Heroes Awards is important, especially for morale building?
Well, for moral building, I believe that, recognition has a powerful effect. And the Lafayette Foundation has been doing this for several decades. They are one of many organizations within Jamaica that believes that recognizing our unsung heroes is of paramount importance. And in recognizing our officers, it is also rooted in the importance towards even national security, if I should add. And I believe that LASCO's involvement elevates the significance of the award, that sends a clear message that excellence in policing does matter. And I believe that this is a message that our men and women within the force, desire here on a day-to-day basis. Because I should add that as a law enforcement entity within the Caribbean region, you would have mentioned that it's difficult to be a police officer, but think about a job that is governed by several oversight bodies. I find that accountability is the framework in which the Jamaica Constabulary Force is governed under.
Yes.
And I also believe that officers feel encouraged to maintain the high standard out of this competition, knowing that their efforts are recognized, and not only is it recognized internally, but it's also recognized by corporate Jamaica. And I believe that the Cochin Foundation and LASCO is an exemplary, and they continue to do an exemplary job in recognizing our unsung heroes.
Awesome.
And I salute them for that.
Yes, thank you for that response. And as we wrap up, as you pass the baton on to the incoming Police of the Year, whoever that will be, we'll find out this week. And nationwide, let me add, should be at the awards. We will bring you live coverage from that. What's your word of encouragement to whoever you will pass on the baton to?
Well, to whomever I will pass on this baton to, I would encourage them to continue to serve with integrity, continue to serve with honesty, alacrity, and be reminded that this award is not about being recognized. It's not about recognition, but it's about the impact that you've made, and I encourage them to continue to make that impact. And I encourage all the officers within the JCF. For establishment is about 14,000. Looking on to that winner, be resolved in the sense that this competition could have only chose one. However, we have 14,000 plus top cops that won't just have the title, but they'll be within the capacity of their responsibility, top cops within themselves.
Awesome. Thank you so much, and all the best to you as you continue your work within Cassava Peace, and I'm sure communities across Jamaica as you continue to work with integrity. Thank you so much for your service, Corporal Thompson, and all the best to you as you continue your work.
Thank you so much.
All right. That was the LASCO Chin Foundation Police of the Year for 2024, Corporal Junior Thompson. The LASCO Chin Foundation Saluting Our Heroes Awards will be held this week. I believe it will be on Wednesday, and we should be there from 1 to 3 p.m. And so nationwide definitely will bring you coverage of that, and hopefully we'll get to speak with the Police of the Year for 2025, whoever that will be. We take a break. When we come back, we will take your calls. We'll open the phone lines for you.
Importers. Shipments requiring you to pay customs duties and taxes are cleared on a customs goods declaration, known as an IM4 or IMS4. Ask your clearing agent to provide your customs declaration, customs assessment notice, and customs receipt once duties and taxes are paid. Where your clearing agent may not be able to provide the IM4 or IMS4, request your customs goods declaration registration number or C number, which can be used to verify your payments. Importers, request your IM4, IMS4, or C number. It is your right. For details, email the Jamaica Customs Agency at public.relations@jca.gov.jm. Jamaica Customs, keeping our customers in focus.
The Police Civilian Oversight Authority will be hosting its Transforming Our Police Service TOPS program on Thursday, December 18, 2025. The TOPS program, established in 2019, aims at ensuring that police officers adhere to Jamaica Constabulary Force policies. Additionally, the program looks at boosting their confidence, morale, and spirits. The program is comprised of 4 phases: the TOPS Area Competition, the TOPS Area Award Ceremony, Area Command Performance, and Area Command Reinspection. All phases that foster professionalism and accountability. Join Cliff Hughes online from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. as we broadcast live from the TOPS program on Thursday, December 18, 2025. Only on Nationwide 90 FM, the new revolution in media. This broadcast is brought to you by Police Civilian Oversight Authority.
Good morning, good morning. You're back here inside the Consumer Hour on Nationwide 90 FM. I am Nora Gay Banton. We are taking your calls now. The numbers to call 876-630-9371, 630-9372, 630-9373, 630-9374, or 618-6730. Give us a call if you have any consumer related matters. We'll try our best to assist you or see how best we can put you onto those who may be better able to resolve your issue. Before I go any further, I want to say happy birthday. Happy birthday to my cousin Raheem. Happy birthday to you, Raheem. I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope it's filled with love and laughter and joy and all good things for you. And may God spare your life to see many, many more birthdays. Big up yourself, my cousin. All right. So before I go into the calls, it is the Christmas season. And during this time, we get a little busy on the roads. However scaled down that will be for you this year, of course, due to the impact of Hurricane Melissa. I know some people will still be up and down on the road, buying things or decorating or doing things that we usually do around Christmas time. And I want to just remind you, I can't tell you how many times I've, either seen people crying or bawling because of lost money or theft or whatever it is that usually happens. They call it the silly season. And so many things usually happen. So just encouraging you as you go out, be careful, be cautious. If you're traveling, in areas where there is high traffic, and I don't mean like traffic on the road with driving, but just lots of people up and down, bustling. Ensure that you're securing your money in places that are safe, not carelessly in a handbag that's swinging on your hand, or in a bag that's just strapped around you, because you know that what can happen there. We're hoping that there is less crime, less theft, less road traffic incidents and all of that this season. But, just be careful out there as you go around, as you do your shopping, as you drive around and do all that you do during this season. Be cautious, be careful. And also, as you go out to buy, some people buy new appliances, whether it is for your home or you're buying it as a gift for someone, don't get too excited and forget your responsibility as a consumer. Remember that you should have a receipt. If it's an appliance that, something like a lamp or something that has a light, remember to check if the light working before you leave. If it's something like a big appliance, like a refrigerator or a washing machine or a dryer or microwave, ensure that you get a warranty. Do not go out and buy no fridge and no big appliance without any warranty. That don't make any sense. And if you fall into a trap as a consumer where you find out that the equipment you bought or the appliance you bought is faulty, and you look on your receipt and you don't have any warranty, that's your fault. That is your fault. And if you go back to the merchant and they pardon you, then you're lucky. If they don't pardon you, it's your fault. Ensure that you are checking these things before you leave the store. If there are any fine print, any special arrangements when you're buying appliances, equipment, ensure that you are checking all those things. And for those who may be taking advantage of any of the deals that our telecoms providers may spring at you this Christmas, ensure that you are reading the contract that you are signing. If you're a regular listener to this program, you would hear some of the calls that we get with people who buy a phone and didn't know that they had to be putting a 1-month plan on the phone for 6 months, or the phone not gonna work, or all kind of stuff. If you're going out to buy a phone, if you're going out to buy any kind of device from any of our telecoms provider, if you're going to take out any internet or anything on any deal, ensure that you know what the deal entails. If there's a deal, there's usually a catch, right? And so ensure that you know what you are signing on to. Buying any expensive phone, if you're not buying it from a telecoms provider, you know that in Jamaica now there are many people who sell phones. Ensure that there's a warranty or there's something in place to safeguard you if that phone is faulty. All right? Good. We're gonna take a break. When we come back, we open the phone lines for you and we will take your calls. All right?
Spectrum Insurance Brokers provides quality insurance coverage and risk management services. The time by Spectrum Insurance Brokers Limited, setting the industry standards, is...
It's 9:32.
Outperform, outlast. With top performance. Jackhammer. Reliable, full stop, not comma. We have the expertise for drilling and demolition. We have the power tools for plumbers and electrician. Fancy select tools, free parts and free repairs. Free parts, free repairs. With 2 to 3 years. Hilton, available at Delta Supply, 106 Hagley Park Road. Call us at 876-302-6111-4. Delta Supply, we service what we sell.
Importers, clear customs, not your schedule. Download the JA Customs Connect mobile app from the Google Play and Apple App Stores and enjoy the ease to calculate your customs duties, search for tariff codes, track and trace your shipments, pay your declarations, and so much more, all in a click, right at your fingertips. So save time, save money. Download JA Customs Connect mobile app today. It's fast, safe, and convenient. For details, visit jca.gov.jm. JA Customs Connect mobile app is powered by the Jamaica Customs Agency. Jamaica Customs, keeping our customers in focus.
Good morning, good morning. You're back here inside the Consumer Hour on Nationwide 90 FM. I am Nora Gay Banton. We're going back to the phone lines now. We're going to the phone lines. Angela, good morning.
Good morning, Nora.
Good morning.
I hope your day is going well.
So far, yes.
Yes, I need help with JPS.
Mm-hmm.
And this is just not since Gilbert. This has been...
Gilbert or Melissa?
Melissa.
Oh.
Yes, well, I am telling you, that tells my age. Good. So this is not just since
Melissa.
Melissa. We have been having a problem. We are the only one. I am in Wales, Newport, Manchester. Now, we were without electricity for over a month after the hurricane. That is understandable. So, I'm not complaining about that. But we got light, and as soon as we got it, about 2 days after, it went.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, we had bought one and few little items in the fridge. We lost that. Now from yesterday, but let me back up a little bit. This is an ongoing problem. It's a recurrent decimal. There is, I'm not certain if they call it transformer or what, but every second something goes wrong with it and they come to fix it. Now I am not certain what is happening. And from yesterday it went 11:25 and I called. And I called this morning again with the reference number 1493680. And nobody's still assigned. Something must be wrong. And I am not getting any answer. And as I said, it's before Melissa. Something must be wrong.
Right.
And I'm not paying customer.
So if I understand you clearly, the issue you're having in Newport, Manchester, Wales to be specific,
right,
is that the electricity supply keeps going in and out.
No, it's not in and out. It is like for a day and a half, and it's a regular thing.
Right. So what
yeah.
So when I say in and out, it's there for a couple of days. It goes for a day and a half.
Right.
It comes back for a couple of days.
Right.
Right. That's what I mean when I say in and out.
Okay.
And so it is affecting your appliances, the content within your refrigerator, and you're saying it's a problem that existed before the hurricane.
Exactly so.
Okay. Good. All right. So in Newport, and when they come to fix the issue, how long do you go with consistent electricity supply before it starts again?
Well, to be honest, because it fluctuates, it might be a 2 week or a week, and then it goes again.
Okay.
And it's always a transformer exploding. You hear this big explosion, and you're without, right?
Mm. And how long before the hurricane was this happening?
My dear, as long as I can remember. If they check the record, when I call them, they give me the instruction, the direction from Mandeville to Wales. That is to show you how often I call.
Okay.
But something needs to be done.
All right. So we are calling on JPS. There is a recurring issue that maybe you can use the added manpower that you have in the country now to address this issue in Wales, Newport, Manchester. The inconsistency with the electricity supply in that area. That's an issue that existed before the hurricane, and it has continued since you've restored electricity to that area after Hurricane Melissa. We'll make a note of it. We'll reach out to JPS on your behalf. You're hearing it now, and I'm sure someone is hearing. We'll also send them a note to let them know that someone has called. Please, if you can, repeat the reference number so that we can make a note of that as well.
It's 1493680.
Okay.
And I would
1493680.
I would appreciate if JPS could just address it once and for all.
I understand that. Because it must be frustrating to have that.
Very frustrating.
Yeah.
And it's not just like yesterday.
Yeah. I understand that. Thank you so much for calling, and I truly, truly hope that it's something that JPS can resolve finally for you, and so that you can be out of your misery in that regard. Yes.
I appreciate that.
No problem.
Norla, all the blessings for this season.
You too.
And I hope when I call next time, I'll be able to tell you it is resolved.
Okay, good. I
Have
hope
a blessed
so too.
one.
You too. JPS, please fix that one. I cannot imagine being home and just knowing that soon the electricity will be gone for a day and a half or so, and will come back, and when it comes back it will be gone again. I could not live with that uncertainty. So JPS, Newport, Manchester, Wales to be specific, they need your assistance. Who do we have on the line? Did you say Pansy? Good morning.
Morning, Miss Nora.
Good morning.
I have a problem with flow. From last week, we don't have any internet. When the internet drew, if you miss one day, flow cut off your internet. And from last week, people have been calling, cousin, nephew, auntie, everybody is calling. And I realized that they said somebody come on the post and do something, and from that then I have no internet service.
Somebody, as in somebody from Flow?
Yes.
Okay. So
and then I have no internet service. I went yesterday because of my mother. I went to downtown.
The office downtown.
And I am telling you, the customer service is very poor. You go in Spanish Town, it's the same thing. And you now get no better. And if you call a machine you talk to, and you ask them for a live agent, you stay over 2 hours before somebody attend to you. Sometimes you don't get through none at all.
So before we go any further, which community is? Well, first of all,
Lakespen.
Is it the entire community that's without Flow internet for those who have Flow, or is it the household?
You have everybody who women know, like auntie, cousin, don't have no internet and a Flow.
And they're at separate houses, separate premises, or is it one house?
It's not the one house.
Is it the same property, as in on the same land?
It's one, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Do you know if there's anybody, any other premises outside of that premises that's having the same issue?
I don't know.
Okay, so it could be local.
No, but nobody to talk to.
Right, I understand. I'm just what I'm sorry, Pansy. Hold on. I'm just trying to find out from you if it's an issue within the premises or it's an issue within the community. That's what I'm trying to understand.
And I don't know.
Right,
I
right.
really don't
and that's what you said. That's what I get from you. Okay. All right. So and you have not been able to get to anyone on the phone to report the issue?
Not on the phone.
All right.
And I went to the office yesterday and somebody said somebody reported it already and we have to just wait with time.
Oh? All right. Do you have the specific information for the accounts that are affected? Or at least one of the accounts that have been affected?
But I would have to look in the phone.
All right.
I don't know it out of my head.
All right. Just stay on the line and speak with our producer, Michelle. Let's see if we can get this one over to Flo. Daniel did say to us that we should send these issues to them, so that's what we're doing, and hopefully they can sort it out as soon as possible. Thank you so much, Pansy, for calling. You know, every time somebody calls about Flo and speaks about one, why is the word the slipping me now? The customer what's the word? No, the customer service. Wow, that's crazy. Yeah. customer service. One, the customer service, and two, the availability of a live agent, or the chance that you would get to speak with a live agent. I say to myself, if so many people have the same issue with the same company, and these are not matters that people are grumbling about privately. People are on national radio, and I'm sure people are on social media complaining about the same issue, about the same company, and the company does nothing to fix that issue. It says something. I don't know if it says the same thing to you as it does to me, but it says something about that company. We're up on the break. There's a caller on the line. Sorry, caller, we're going to take the break, and then when we come back, we'll go right back to the phone lines.
Fill all your prescriptions, get cosmetics and other pharmaceutical items at Mannings Hill Pharmacy, located at 34A Mannings Hill Road, Kingston. Telephone 924-6280. At Mannings Hill Pharmacy, they stock all the hard-to-get medication. The time by Mannings Hill Pharmacy is
9:45.
Do it for your best life. Do it. Go check your HIV status. Do it. So keep your life trending, no pretending. Me, I tell yourself it, do it for you, do it for you. Every time you are link with a condom, coulda Ozzy, coulda wife, coulda be a random. Condom connect and protect your profile. Be your own fan. Do it for your best life. Do it for your best life. Do it. Don't put yourself at risk. Condom connect every time. Do it for your best life.
Importers. Shipments requiring you to pay customs duties and taxes are cleared on a customs goods declaration, known as an IM4 or IMS4. Ask your clearing agent to provide your customs declaration, customs assessment notice, and customs receipt once duties and taxes are paid. Where your clearing agent may not be able to provide the IM4 or IMS4, request your customs goods declaration registration number or C number, which can be used to verify your payments. Importers, request your IM4, IMS4, or C number. It is your right. For details, email the Jamaica Customs Agency at public.relations@jca.gov.jm. Jamaica Customs, keeping our customers in focus.
Good morning. You're back here inside the Consumer Hour on Nationwide 90 FM. I am Nora Gay Banton. We're going to go back to the phone lines now. Prezi, good morning.
Good morning, Ms. Banton.
Good morning. You're president of what now?
United States of Jamaica.
The United States of Jamaica. Is that a country you made up? That country doesn't exist. Anyway, what's on your mind, Prezi?
I called you sometime last week and report the same flow.
Mm-hmm.
Because I keep paying my bill and I don't get nobody reach out to me and they don't come no time or nothing. And this is a new week again and the bill is due now. And I went there on Saturday downtown. So I heard the lady call me earlier and she was reporting the same thing. And I went there last week. I was contemplating in the line. And I said, all right then, I'm going to see what's going on this time. I went up to the lady, I said, I paid my bill, but at the same time, a report was made to you people from so long.
Mm-hmm.
And I haven't been getting any response from you people. And before I reach up to her, she and another person was there as the cashier, and it's like, the person said, deal with this lady, and she pushed up her mouth before I reached the man as if she had telling her she can't, she like, have to deal with me because the amount of time that I have to go there and report this thing to them, and it's like, they're tired of seeing you, but they want your money. So I said, miss, I noticed you correspond with the man as if you don't want to deal with me. No, that's not what I said. I said, I can read your lips. Well, let me tell you something. I am here to pay a bill, but your customer service keep getting poorer and poorer. And it seems like I don't like when people make nice when they come in this place. I don't like the crowd. I don't like it. You have a problem, you have to go to the customer service. I said, miss, I've been coming here for months. And you want me to go back to customer service when customer service promised to call me to find out what's going on, send an agent, and you come, but you don't tell me to go to customer service to pay the bill. So let me tell you something this morning. It's because today I gave a girl that I have to pay you, and you deal with me like that. I'm not paying no bill now. And you say, if I don't cut it off, who no business. I better go and call me when it does the bill pay. Them don't come, and last night people when I go home, it's there fully system, no internet same way, keep going, coming, everybody complaining, and you want me to go and pay another bill again, over $10,000 every month, and it keep going up.
All right, we're gonna try our best to see if we can remind Flo of the urgency of this matter. Just to be clear, you are where again?
Rock hard.
All right. And you have been without Flow internet from before the hurricane, you said? Yes. All right then. We're gonna see how best we can assist you. Just stay on the line. Just give Michelle your information. As a matter of fact, I think I have it here, so I'll just send it over to Michelle, and she can send it to Flo, just reminding them of the urgency of this matter. All right?
Okay.
All right. You know, I don't know how else we can go about these issues, and I think a proper assessment. And every time I hear, you know, the OUR talks about the, you know, awards for utility providers and telecoms providers and customer service awards and all of those things, I chuckle to myself, because I know that there are instances where there are some people who are really trying their best to do their job and do it with integrity and do it with a smile and do it to the best of their ability. But I feel like more instances play out with bad customer service than good. It's unfortunate, but I think that's the reality. And as I've said on this program, I've experienced it myself. So I'm not just talking because of what the callers come on Nationwide and say. I've experienced it for myself. When you go into these offices and these stores, it's as if you are a burden. You are a burden to these customer service reps. And they give you attitude and they tell you all kind of things. And all kind of lies. 24 hours is the biggest one. Because it never happens within 24 hours. But I don't know if we need to, you know, give the OUR more teeth, more resources, what needs to be done. But I don't think what the OUR should be doing when it comes to these utility and telecoms providers, I don't think it is doing that. And I think more should be done to assess the customer service problem in Jamaica. It's a major problem. And because we get by and things get done, it's not really something that we look at, but it's something we should. Final caller for the morning, Veronica?
Yes. I
Must I go ahead?
Yes, go right ahead.
Yes, listen now. Did you hear about the increase in JPS rate? Was that announced this morning?
It was in our news from yesterday, actually, yes.
Well, this is the greatest scandal that we have ever had. And I want you to know, a group of us, we are octogenarians and nonagenarians. That means we are in our 80s and 90s and yes. And JPS can come and take the meter because we will go without this JPS. That has been a pain in the neck when I was a girl growing up in Vineyard Town. JPS is a failure, talking about increasing what rate, what service. Please, ma'am, please.
Well, JPS is saying, Ms. Veronica, that they have their expenses have increased because of the need to use more expensive fuel.
That is not our business, and they have been performing at a negative rate from. As I tell you, I'm 94 years of age, and JPS has always been a pain. And we are going well in my little corner with the 8 of us now, 80s and 90s. We're just going to go back to coal or oil, because I'm blind and I can't use the oil or whatever, but my friends will use coal. But we are not. We've turned off our meter. I can go and turn off mine right away.
Well, I
just want you to know how we feel. The group of us feel that it is a disgrace. And then the rate is the most expensive in the world. We have traveled the world and nowhere else. That's why people steal. They steal because it's so expensive and it's so negative. It's not good. The service is very poor. You see?
Well, that's a bold step to take.
Yes. We prefer.
Respect you for taking that step.
They can come for my meter right now.
So you won't be paying any more JPS bills then?
No, I'm not paying a farthing. I'm telling you, me and my friends. You see, it is disgraceful, man. They take us for puppy show. And as for the OUR, they need to be defined.
I agree with you. 100% I agree with you. Because sometimes I'm not even sure what the OUR has jurisdiction over. Sometimes we're not even sure what they should be doing.
And what does it mean?
Or what they can do.
What is their role? What is their function? And what are they... I am so not upset because it doesn't make sense to be upset at age 94. But I just need to announce, to tell you, for instance, and I will call Cliff later if he will talk with me, to say that this is not going to work for us. We will go back to something, oil or coal, but they can come for our meters.
Well, I once again respect the bold decision that you and your friends have made against JPS, and I hope it works out for you. But I'll say this, the only glimmer of hope that we have is it's not very near, but it's when the license of the JPS expires and the government will have to renegotiate. The government has already let us know that they will not be re-signing with JPS under the current contract. So
may I tell you what our wish is before we run?
Yes.
I want you to know that we wish that JPS, if it stays, will work in like Cornwall, Middlesex and Surrey. That JPS will take an area and we get 2 other companies. So you talk about your water service and you can talk about your electricity service as is done in other countries, man.
We're going to have to go now, but thank you so much for your call. Really appreciate it. And it is to be seen what will come when the JPS license expires, as it is now.
I am not going to wait for them.
We have to leave it there this morning for the Consumer Hour. Thank you so much to all our callers. We have to get out of here now and make way for Cliff Hughes Online.
That was the Consumer Hour with Nora Gay Banton.
On Wednesday, December 17th,